What if I told you that Taylor Sheridan's latest move might be bigger than Yellowstone, 1883, and Landman combined? The man behind the most powerful TV universe in Hollywood just bought a legendary piece of Texas history, but it's not just about steak and scenery. This might be the most strategic power play we've seen yet. From hidden filming potential to an evolving entertainment empire rooted deep in Fort Worth, Sheridan could be laying the foundation for something massive, and you won't believe where it's all heading. The property itself. What did he actually buy? When news broke that Taylor Sheridan had bought a historic steakhouse in Fort Worth, the internet lit up, but this isn't just any steakhouse. Sheridan reportedly acquired the iconic Cattleman's Steakhouse, a cornerstone of the Fort Worth stockyards with over 75 years of Texas history behind it. Known for its rugged charm, Western decor, and celebrity clientele, this legendary spot has fed presidents, cowboys, and country stars alike. Sheridan didn't just buy a building, he bought a piece of cowboy culture, perfectly aligned with his cinematic brand. But the story gets even more intriguing when you consider what the property includes beyond the dining room. Multiple reports suggest that Sheridan's purchase may also encompass adjacent lots, prime real estate that could be developed into boutique hotels, production spaces, or high-end event venues. With its close proximity to the Fort Worth Livestock Exchange and a steady stream of tourists craving authentic Texas experiences, this move isn't just sentimental, it's strategic. Sheridan might be building his own creative empire right in the heart of the stockyards. And let's not forget, this isn't his first rodeo. Sheridan already owns and operates the 4 Sixes Ranch, and now he's doubling down with a landmark in a city that's central to his storytelling DNA. Whether he turns it into a filming location, a hub for Hollywood guests, or keeps it as a shrine to Texas heritage, one thing is clear. He's not just buying steak, he's buying influence. This move feels less like a celebrity splurge and more like a power play in a much bigger game. Why Fort Worth? Fort Worth isn't just a random dot on the map for Taylor Sheridan, it's the beating heart of his creative and personal identity. While many Hollywood figures retreat to Malibu or Manhattan, Sheridan leans into the grit, legacy, and authenticity of Texas. Fort Worth, known for its cowboy culture, cattle drives, and historic stockyards, is a living, breathing extension of the worlds he builds on screen. It's no coincidence that this is the city where he's choosing to plant even deeper roots. It aligns perfectly with the Sheridan brand. Tough, unapologetically Western, and grounded in tradition. Strategically, Fort Worth is more than symbolic. It's rapidly becoming a cultural and entertainment hub, attracting both tourists and industry players looking for that real Texas experience. With the stockyards already being a magnet for film shoots, live events, and high-end development, Sheridan's move feels like a bet on a city that's evolving fast, but without losing its soul. By investing here, he's not just preserving a Western landmark, he's potentially shaping the next frontier for Hollywood's cowboy content boom. And let's not forget proximity. Fort Worth places Sheridan close to his other ventures like the 4 Sixes Ranch and keeps him in arm's reach of major Texas cities without the noise of LA. It's the perfect blend of business and branding, a city that lets him live the lifestyle he writes about while giving him control over the very landscape his stories inhabit. Fort Worth isn't just where Sheridan is buying, it might be where his empire truly expands. A new base of operations for his TV empire? It's becoming more and more clear Taylor Sheridan isn't just creating shows, he's building an empire. And this latest purchase in Fort Worth might not just be about owning a legendary steakhouse, it could be the groundwork for something much bigger. With multiple hit series under his belt and several more in production, Sheridan is uniquely positioned to create his own centralized hub, away from the traditional Hollywood machine. Fort Worth, with its blend of history, culture, and space, could easily become his creative command center. Think about it. Owning real estate gives Sheridan unprecedented freedom. Production facilities, writers' retreats, post-production offices, he wouldn't have to rent a single sound stage if he didn't want to. He's already proven that he can turn remote Texas ranches into cinematic gold. So imagine what he could do with full control over a property in the heart of a booming city. This steakhouse might be the first step in creating his own mini Hollywood right in Texas, complete with creative spaces, filming locations, and industry networking right at his fingertips. Sheridan has never played by Hollywood's rules, and that's exactly why he's winning. As Paramount leans harder on his storytelling to keep their streaming platform relevant, it makes sense that he'd start consolidating power and creating a physical base for the Yellowstone Universe and beyond. Fort Worth could be more than just a home. It might soon become the headquarters of the Sheridan-verse. Could this be a filming location? Taylor Sheridan is no stranger to turning real-world locations into living, breathing characters in his shows. So when he acquires a legendary steakhouse in Fort Worth, right in the historic stockyards, you have to wonder, is this just an investment, or is it the next set piece for one of his upcoming series? With landmen, Y marshals, and potential new Yellowstone spin-offs in the pipeline, a gritty, iconic Texas backdrop like this could be a perfect filming location hiding in plain sight. The Cattleman's Steakhouse has the kind of visual authenticity Sheridan loves: aged wood, neon signs, the scent of grilled beef, and a story soaked into every booth. It's not hard to picture a tense dialogue between characters unfolding in a dimly lit corner, or a backroom deal being struck under low-hanging lights. He's known for embedding realism into his productions, and what better way to do that than by using a location he owns and can control top to bottom. Beyond just a one-off appearance, owning the property opens the door for recurring scenes or even anchoring an entire storyline around the place. Could it become a recurring hangout spot in Landman? A headquarters for gritty characters in Y marshals? The potential is massive, and if Sheridan's track record is any indication, this move might not just be about steaks and whiskey. It could be setting the stage for the next unforgettable chapter in the Sheridan-verse. The bigger pattern. What else has he bought? Taylor Sheridan isn't just collecting ranches and restaurants, he's curating a network of influence across Texas and beyond. This recent Fort Worth buy is just the latest in a growing list of strategic acquisitions that go far beyond TV scripts and cowboy hats. Most famously, Sheridan purchased the legendary 4-6's Ranch, a nearly 270,000-acre spread that isn't just real estate, it's a working cattle operation and a filming gold mine. And let's not forget, it's already woven into the storyline of Yellowstone and rumored to be central to a future spin-off. Then there's Bosque Ranch in Weatherford, which serves as both a real-world equestrian facility and a behind-the-scenes HQ for many of his productions. Add to that his investments in arenas, performance venues, and even a cowboy boot company, and you start to see a pattern. Sheridan isn't buying for vanity, he's building an empire with total creative and cultural control. Each property ties directly into his brand, authentic, gritty, and deeply Texan. This latest purchase in Fort Worth fits perfectly into that larger strategy. Sheridan seems to be creating a self-sufficient ecosystem where he can film, train horses, host events, entertain executives, and stay rooted in the world he writes about. It's part storytelling, part business, and part legacy building. When you zoom out, it's clear these aren't just purchases, they're puzzle pieces in a master plan to dominate both the entertainment and Western lifestyle industries. One thing's for sure, Taylor Sheridan doesn't make random moves. Whether it's casting Hollywood icons or buying up Western landmarks, every decision feels like a calculated step toward building something far bigger than TV. So the real question is this just another restaurant, or are we looking at the future headquarters of the Sheridan-verse? Let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss what's coming next. Because if Sheridan's planning something big in Fort Worth, we'll be the first to break it down.